can't really afford that.
Alright, here we go. The first ball out of the big case one. And by the way, also I do want to mention, I'm pretty sure that I bought every single ball from the exact same case, besides the one that I got over at Toys R Us. So you never know. We might not get any doubles, but then again, I'm pretty sure I got this sticker last time, so I might have just been lucky. I don't know. I figured I would try to get them all from the same thing, so maybe we had a better chance of getting different ones. And now let's see what we've got going on here. And these feel a little bit bigger than the one that we just opened. So you never know. We could have a Funko Pop inside, and oh! Wait a second. We just got the Oxcorn. It says there was 2 exclusive ones inside, and then I got it. Is there something different about it? No, I don't think so. So maybe this one wasn't the exclusive. I'm not sure, but if you guys know which ones are, comment in the comments. And anyways, everybody, let's get on to the next one here, which is, oh no, I feel like this one's pretty popular. Another Steamy Sushi. Definitely not going as well as the first one, but then again, we have so many in the first episode, it makes sense we're going to get double. And here we are. Wait a second, everybody. We got the snot coin, so what is happening? Okay, so you know what, now that I'm looking in here, the only ones that I haven't pulled are the dog food and the Axe body spray, the Stinks body spray. So I'm guessing those will probably be exclusive. But then again, I have no clue.
Thank you for the heart, Lee.
Alright, everybody, here we go. Ball number 3 for today. And I'm hoping, I don't know, let me see here. Oh, you know what? This is feeling pretty big inside of it also. Where are, here it is right here. I thought I almost lost the sticker. But that is it right there, the Happy Meal one. Or sorry, should I say Unhappy Meal? Kind of funny. But yeah, this feels a lot bigger inside here. Maybe I'm just feeling all 3 of them at once, I'm not exactly sure. But whatever it is, I'm hoping there could be one in here. And we got, the Throw Up Noodles. Definitely not the one that I was looking for, but it is new for the collection, so I will take it. This is gross. And I do also know that there is another version of this one inside that you can get. I believe it's Flock, so maybe we'll get that one today. Oh, and actually, speaking of other variants of one, in the first
Wait, is this from Funko?
I was getting 2 of the pizza, but I didn't. I actually got 2 different ones. The first one that I pulled was the normal, but the second one was the glow-in-the-dark version. I tested it out after, and it goes pretty well. And now it looks like for this one, oh, we got Pokemon! Okay, that's pretty funny. And now, everyone, I'm feeling it here, and it seems like this is the third. It is the third one. I was going to say third one inside the pack, but also turned out to be my 3rd dead one. Well, what are you going to do, everybody? And now, let's get into this. We have another 5 balls left.
Thank you for spamming the likes, guys.
And let's see. I hope it's here. Like I said, guys, this one feels not too bad. I'm kind of feeling lucky on this. And here we are. What do we get for the sticker? We got, something new. Raw rat milk. What? And now when it comes to the garbage bag,
I like the little garbage bags it comes with.
Pretty big. Okay, I'll show you guys
That's
this
cute.
one first. It is, it's the Unhappy Meal. Oh, wow. It's looking pretty sad. It also has a bunch of maggots coming out of it. It's got the big maggots. I'm rubbing it on the side. Very similar to the burger, actually. And then it also says on the back, nothing brings a frown to a face more than a big maggots Unhappy Meal. Well, we're going to get that one. And then now find out what this one is going to be. Check this out.
Thank you for following.
Offalos with brains coming out of Oreos. And it's new, and I will put it in the pile. And now, what do we have for the 3rd and last one out of this? We've got another shoe, but I know that there is a extended version, and I haven't smelled this one yet. So, it's got a bit of a stink to it. But then again, I can't really tell. So it looks like it's probably the normal one. And now, let's get into this here, which will probably do... This one sounds good. And you know what's funny, guys? Now that I think about it, I still haven't got the Pickers one on the outside of the ball. Like this one right here. I wonder where it is. Alright, everybody, the ball is open. By the way, each one takes you like a minute or 2 to open. The wrap on them is...
That's a... What's his name?
Anyways, here we are.
Top Pops. He's the one that collects a lot of pop figures.
Also, some of you guys were commenting, letting me know that a lot of the stickers glow in the dark, so I can test those out later. Alrighty, what do we have here? This one feels kind of small, so honestly I have no clue what it could be. Oh, look at that! We got the Baker's one. How weird. I've been talking about the Funko Booth the whole time, and I don't get it. I mentioned this one once, and here it is. Now, everybody, we have the second one out of the 3.
Thank you for following.
And this is, we got another Toys. Definitely too bad because this is one that there is no variance. I've already got it. But now everybody, we've got this kind of a big one. Oh, I think I know what it is. I felt it a little bit. I believe it is the Webster's. No, it's not. What are these? I felt it thinking it was going to be the tarantula eggs, but no, it is the pubes. What? Is this one even on here? Oh, it is at the bottom. I had no clue this was inside of here. Yeah, guys, it's right here on the thing. I just totally missed it. Well, that is definitely neat. If you want to see on the other side, it says just spew it. Pretty cool. All right, now what we have left is
I love
three
that.
of them in here. Okay, I don't know how I feel anymore. Because since the last time I opened
Goodbye.
I've watched a couple videos on people cracking them open.
You're mad because people are subscribed and you're not. How long are you gonna go be live for? Probably for a while. Until I probably get sleepy. Looked like there was something on my eyelashes.
This one first is new, I believe. That is the Sick Tac with maggots inside. Oh no, it's maggot flavored Sick Tac. Yep. From fresh to rank. Totally opposite. Alright, Linus, what do we have here? This is we got another Sick Tac. I got one of these last time. It honestly felt like which one is it? The Santa Ooze.
That would be some cool ones to open for live streams. There's this guy that I see, and I want to get to that point because he does like when he gets a certain gift goal, he opens certain ones that people like. They'll say if I get that like gift, I'll open like a Disney one or something, and I think that would be cool to do something like that.
I've got to say, we've got a pretty big variety of new ones. It's just not the Funko Poop. So come on, please be in here. All right, everybody, I've got it open, and let's find out if this is going to be the one. And it looks like we got the first pop-up on me.
I'm gonna be buying stuff from my childhood too because since I got monetized on Instagram, if I make enough money, I'm going to use that to buy stuff and make videos on things. That and like try the stuff for you guys, because I know some of the stuff from my childhood that they still sell is not super expensive, so I'm not too worried about opening it, because if it was really expensive, of course obviously I wouldn't be opening it, but still.
And now we have this one, which is we got the mixed maggots. Okay, so that's new at least. It's just not the Funko.
As you pay more, what? I don't know yet because I just got monetized like at 1 a.m. or something. So right now I haven't really like I just started, so I know how much I made right now. I'm not gonna say, but I'll make more as I continue to keep posting on Instagram, but yeah.
And then last but not least, everybody, we have Webster's tarantula eggs. And so it looks like, everybody, we opened up 8 more balls and have not got that Funko Poop. But you know what? Hold on a second. While I was over at Toys R Us, I decided to grab one more ball. And I was going to save it for a short, but then I'm like, you know what? Since we haven't got it, let's try one more time. Because you never know. It could be inside of here. And at this point, I really just want to get it. Alrighty, everybody, the ball is ready to crack open. Let's see. What do we get? Okay, we got
I filmed a whole ASMR type video doing one of those and doing the resin ones and building it only for for me to get locked out of my TikTok, not be able to get in, and then I wasn't able to post it, and I was so angry.
So not the Funko Pop, but that doesn't mean these ones can't be. Alright, here we go. What is this? We got another sick coin. And so now, everybody, all we have left is this. And here we go. Let's hope it's it. It is another awful O. And so I guess, everybody, at this point, let's put them into the collector's case and see how we're doing. And so, everybody, here's how I'm doing. I'm only missing 5 that I have every single one. And, of course, one of them has to be that Funko Poop. And so I guess if you guys want to see another video on this where I try to complete the collection, please pop it in the comment section below because I do kind of want to do one. Especially because I am still missing that Funko Poo, but I really want to show you guys what it looks like, and I feel like it'd be fun to finish this off. And so anyways, everybody, that is pretty much everything for today. Let me know in the comment section below if you bought any of the Mega Gross minis, and if so, if you got that Funko Poo.
This was 9 months ago, so I'm pretty sure he probably made another one. Total eclipse of the heart.
But seriously though, this has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys did.
That is a very black, dark, dirty rug. Thank you for this, joining. Sorry, I was gonna say for the subscription, but that's not why. Thank you for joining. Ew, what is on that rug? It looks like literal tar. Like they're scraping piles of tar. And it looks like they did it on purpose. Like literally. That looks like they did that on purpose. Because it's thick piles of mud. You know you did that on purpose. But hey, I mean, if you want to show how you clean a rug like that, then... hard washing of the baby rug under the... it makes no sense, but okay. That, like... Yes, I do watch K-dramas. Thank you for the gift points. I haven't watched any recently, though. Hey guys. They're literally cleaning a rug. But it's taking forever because it's really, it had like, looked like piles of mud. It looked like they did it on purpose. Thank you for following. That's not... You're getting blocked. And first of all, why would you do that and literally follow me? That's like weird, but okay. Oh, there comes the racism. I'm just gonna block you. Hmm. They don't really stand by their words either because they didn't type out the word. They just typed it using a 1 because they're afraid. They don't want to get banned by TikTok, even though I blocked that account. Yeah, they called me the M word. They called me obese. Oh. It's okay. I mean, it's really not okay, racism. But, like, uh, what does that say about you that you hide behind a fake account to call me that? But you can't even use a picture of you and a picture of, and your username and use your real name when you say that. They don't want to face consequences for their actions. Thank you for the heartbeat. Yeah, that's. I'm not even gonna give them attention. If I just see those, I'm just gonna block them. Dang, it takes a lot just to clean a rug. Jesus.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides and
Yeah, they're cleaning a rug. Oh, I clicked. Someone was gonna make some. You know what videos I really like though are the ones where I like the ones where they make the paints. Those ones where I don't know if it's oil paints or whatever, and they use this like glass thing and they make the paints. I know that's literally not where I was at. Oh. Hey, Abby. I don't get people. And this whole clout stuff is crazy. It's okay. Thank you for the heart, me. I wasn't even gonna come live because I was like tired. And I was like, you know what? I have to talk about that video because I was like, you know what? I have to go live. If you hear that noise, they're literally rug cleaning. It's like those rug cleaning videos. They almost got it pretty clean. That's crazy. But it probably takes them hours just to clean a whole rug. This one is one of those kids' rugs that has like, it's not the ones that have like the streets, but it does have a tractor on it, a hamburger, or it looks like a hamburger. It has construction stuff on it. Construction trucks and stuff. It hurts right here. I don't know why it's been real sore there. I don't know how a kid's rug got that dirty. But apparently it did. Thank you for the heart puff. Is she on medicine for that? Yeah, she has, my mom's on a lot of medication. Because her overactive thyroid, she has high blood pressure, she has asthma, she has osteoporosis. That's not good either. But yeah, she gets medication. but she's sick. Because we all got sick and she's still sick. And sometimes I still wake up sick, but yeah. So, no, it's not, I don't know what the side effects of her medications are, but I do know that when she eats anything, even if it's just like chips or things like that, it makes her cough. So anything she's the doctor told her to take, I think it's antacid before she eats anything, but she doesn't take it. When she took it, it stopped her from having that cough, but no. Oh, I want to see him restore that.
Nutrition. Nutrish Whole Health Blend. Helping dogs, dog healthy.
He's restoring a model BMW car. Why does it make me see these ads? Dumb ads. I think this is the guy that I watch where he always restores stuff. But yeah, now that I'm monetized on Instagram, I'm excited. Because I was like, well, I had to wait anyways to post reels because they took my monetization away for something I posted in my story that I was like, look, this is what someone sent me in my email. And they were like, nope, you are not allowed to make money until a whole month, I think. And so, yeah. I'm like, cool. So when I was finally able to post again, I was gonna post reels because, you know, I wanted to get monetized, and then I got monetized. I didn't even post a reel, and they were like, yeah, that don't make sense. And I was like, you literally sound like those parents that tell their kids that no matter what they do, it's never good enough. I would not be that type of parent, but I feel bad if you become that type of parent. Is that a 3D printer? I think it is. They have this like miniature 3D printer that is not even really huge, and it's super small on TikTok, and it's like for $100. I was like, that would be a cool 3D printer to get because it's not huge. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You don't have to lug this huge machine around with you everywhere. But anyways, it's crazy. I'm like, you're arguing with yourself. Then they're like, you need to go back to school because you lack comprehension. And I'm like, you're the one who told me, even if I get a house and I get more money, I'm a failure. But yet I lack comprehension. But you literally don't know why you're arguing with me for, because you're mad at me for not doing anything. So you claim I sit on my ASS and then literally tell me that if I do something, that I'm a failure. How does that work? If someone becomes financially stable and makes more money than what they're making and becomes financially stable and owns a house, that still means you're a failure? Because to me, that made no sense. Like, you're arguing with yourself in the comment section. Not you, but the person in the DMs was arguing with themselves, not in the comment section, but in the DMs. And then proceeded to like I'm like, first of all, I pay bills. I keep a roof over my mother's head because obviously my dad's check is not enough. And obviously I need more than one person to help me pay bills. Just like anybody else would. Why do you think people have roommates and such? Because they can barely afford the bills on their own. So there's nothing wrong. And plus we're allowed to use the money as we're allowed to use the money as we're so not. How do I say it? Anyways, we're allowed to use the money. I don't understand that person. Just like, you could be spending your time doing other stuff. This person, hey Ricky, this person literally has been leaving negative DMs, hey, like every single day. but claims they have a life. And I receive DMs from the same people every single day, all day, every day. Negative DMs. I just delete them. I don't even respond to those people. And it's very telling that I don't even respond to you and you still leave DMs. But if you had a life, like, clearly you don't have a life if you're active all day, every day. Oh, did you wake up from a nightmare? Yeah, I wish I had a life to turn on after I woke up from a nightmare. Thank you for the rose. I've had some terrifying ones too. Ooh, that looks nice. He's restoring a model BMW. He 3D printed some stuff. And he's restoring a model BMW. That's what he's doing. But anyways, can I even remember the last time I had a nightmare? So I remember every single dream that I have. And supposedly, you have a million dreams a night or something like that. And, well, I shouldn't say I remember every single dream, but I do know I dream a lot. And sometimes, every day, I remember the dream that I had every day. I don't know. I'm kind of glad because the dreams that I had that have been really scary are the sleep paralysis ones. And I'm glad I haven't had sleep paralysis in a while. For me, I'm like one of those people that will have it off and on. Oh, that would be terrifying. Like sometimes I'll tell a scary story and laugh because, or like a scary dream because to me it's funny, but at the time it wasn't funny, it was scary. I've had dreams like that before, but except the person had my face. It was just someone that it was all black and they were just like looking over me while I slept. But I have had sleep paralysis dreams, and I haven't had any since, which I'm thankful for. But it's like those people that go in for sleep paralysis and they don't have it. Like they have, well, I mean they do have sleep paralysis, but when they go to get the test done, they don't show signs of sleep paralysis, which sucks. But you know. Those are the ones, yeah, they're really, it's not fun. But thank God I haven't had that in a while. I keep seeing that username to block them, then they're like gone forever. I kept seeing that. Okay, so, thank you for the rose. Was that the lumberjack? Go. Get out of my life. I'm just kidding. If you guys don't know who lumberjack is, you don't want to know who lumberjack is. It's okay. You don't want to know who he is. Anyways, what I was going to say was I kept seeing that meme. Or no, I didn't see it. I kept seeing people say about the Shorty Bay eclipse meme everywhere because they were saying it on her live. And I was like, what meme? And then I finally saw it. Oh, not only that, the drama between her and Wilito. Wilito's really mad because apparently she was twerking on him. She was dancing on him. And the video went viral and he couldn't figure out why. He was like, why is my TikTok being blown up? And then, yeah, and for her to say she didn't know, like, you knew you was dancing on him. Come on. Like, you're lying. She did that on purpose. We see it. And she cannot let him go. Sorry. Watch, Hot Cheeto Fan 123 is gonna join my live. Because every time it says someone's going to lose their subscription benefits, they join. That's really weird how TikTok predicts when the person is going to join. It's really, really weird. How do you know when they're going to join TikTok? Thank you for the chili. Who? It said, Hot Cheeto fan 123 is going to lose their subscription benefits. Every time it says someone loses their subscription benefits, the person joins after it says that, which is really weird. I don't know how TikTok can predict that the person's going to join. Oh, we was parked somewheres. And you guys want to know what I saw? I saw the Cybertruck. I took a photo of it. Actually, I could probably show you guys because I can green screen flip the thing. Hold on. Let me see. We gotta hide because I don't want people to dox me, but hold on. Look, watch. Let me flip it. And I will show you guys. See? Oh, my mom. That would help. Look. It's the Cybertruck. That was like crazy to see. It was really crazy to see. I took a photo. There was like, I think there was 2 of them on the truck, but I don't know. Because there's one up front, I think. And I don't understand how people want one. Like you're right, they're not good looking. Those are not attractive cars. I'm sorry, but I will never understand walking around with a giant hunk of metal. You would get one? But yeah. I guess some people bought some and they were bringing them because I haven't seen those until recently. I should be like those people and get like a Cybertruck and the Apple Vision Pros and wear that while driving my Cybertruck. That'll really show people you're rich. I'm just kidding. There's the username again. But when I go to block it, it disappears. See? Thank you for following me, Hot Cheeto Fan 123. I told you, it's like pre-prediction. How do you know, TikTok, that the person who's gonna lose their subscription is gonna join? I didn't really think about that, but TikTok kind of predicts the future, which is eerie. Because some of the stuff on TikTok is run by robots. It used to be like when you received a violation on your videos, it came from like the AI robot thing analyzes the video, which is why you get a strike. Now it's actual people that review things. But it wasn't back then, it was robots. Like an AI robot thing that, like, which is why you got, it's just an auto notification. No, but it says, so it said they were going to lose their subscription. Like, their subscription's ending. And then they join. So they're not even in the live. It says they're going to lose their subscription and then they join. I don't know. Mr. Wonderful said he was gonna buy TikTok if you know TikTok gets banned. You know, Kevin Kevin Leary from Shark Tank. Someone posted a video about that. He said he's interested in buying TikTok if TikTok has to sell. So yeah, thank you for the heart pump. He's literally gluing together all the broken pieces of the car. I wonder how he's gonna fix them. That's crazy. Is he using literal UV resin? That's crazy. Some of those pieces look brand new and they were just cracked. And he literally, they look brand new. That's crazy. I don't know how he did that, but thank you for the heart, me. That would be cool if it was battery operated. There is something cool about restorations. I used to watch, what is that show, the restoration show? Did you watch the Eclipse? No, I didn't have glasses. Rick's Restorations, that's what it was. I was trying to think. I didn't watch it because I didn't get glasses. Apparently, some people might have been sold fake glasses too. That someone was like, check your glasses because, and see if you can't see out of them, those are real glasses. But if you can see through them, then they're fake. I was like, dang, people would really sell fake Eclipse glasses. I was like, you think you're gonna make money off of Eclipse glasses? That's weird. I'm like, how is that possible? Is there literally a market for glasses, for Eclipse glasses? That's crazy. I'm gonna put, oh, I think I have one on the wish list. I was like, you know what I should put on my wish list? A Lego set, but I think I have one. And I think the one that I have is the DeLorean. Because I really want to work on a Lego set while I'm live. Lego sets are fun. Oh, that's interesting. He's using makeup to stain it. Is that a tailpipe? Is that what he's making? Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I was right. Like the exhaust pipes out of a antenna thing. It's interesting to see how a 3D printer works. Thank you for the gift points. I want a 3D printer. The stuff you can print with that is really cool. I was about to say, why did he push it in there? Because then he's gonna have to paint the tire black and the rim silver. Make a 3D printed house. Yeah. There was this person I saw that made a 3D printed model toy ship. You know, like it's like a play set for kids that they can play in it. And it's huge. They could make like Jeep model cars, you know, like the little like electric Jeeps that kids ride, and put a battery in it. Like, this 3D printer was huge, and it was like on TikTok, and they made a whole boat for like kids to get in and play in. I see that username and then it's gone. I get so annoyed. If you're literally gonna have that username, just comment. You know you're gonna get blocked. Like, what was the point of making that username just to get blocked? Thank you for sharing. What in the world is that photo? Oh, I thought that was something else. I was like, I know I did not on live. A rare Nintendo restoration. Thank you for sharing. Not dame tu cosita. Like, the fact that have you guys ever heard this guy? Watch. This guy is incredible. He's like really talented. Neighbor. It's neighbor, not neighbor. Neighbor. You guys literally have to hear this guy. His voice is incredible. I wish my mom could hear, but she doesn't have hearing aids. Her hearing aids are in storage. I thought it was the profile picture everyone had of Shorty Bay. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but I got it! I was like, Finally. Yeah, he has it on his phone while he's asleep. He has it next to him and he's asleep. And they had a picture of Hershey too, and I blocked it. I finally was able to block that account. But that guy is really talented. Dimesh, I think that's how you say his name. Dimesh. Like, I don't know how he does it, but when he sings, right? Like, he can sing super low and then he sings super high. Like, he could hit a really high registry. And he started off really low. Like, he could sing in any range. It's crazy. Oh, Lord Jesus. Thank you for following me. That person's probably mad because they're like, you blocked me and they're going to come back on another account. Stop blocking me, ho. I already know. Every time, thank you for sharing, I see Titanic, I get so mad because I'm like, there was room for Jack. How dare you? You let Jack die for your own selfishness because there was enough room on there for him to survive. It makes me think of that interview with Kiki Palmer and Steve Harvey when she was explaining to him about Titanic, because I guess he's never seen Titanic. And she was like, yeah, Rose left Jack to die. And he's like, I didn't know women were so passionate about this. And she was like, yep, they are. Like, she was like, y'all get it. Like, she left Jack to die. And then, like, he was so confused because he had never seen Titanic. I'm like, how have you never seen Titanic? That was good. It showed the audience, but it was like black. Like they were like silhouettes or something. I tell you, this guy's talented. He's talented. If I was in the audience, I'd be crying. I'm sorry. Oh, look, they have Rose up there when she's old. Oh, I have to hear this one, like...
Isn't it nice when your cousin comes to visit?
Hey guys, thank you for joining. Ow! I always hate this. I hope it's not a hangnail. Every time.
Oh, he's fast. Oh, he's cooking.
Giselle. I have to watch 2 ads. Oh, I thought It says someone said a universal OnlyFans. I'm like, who would have their name OnlyFans? But then again, would I be surprised? Those days are gone. Nobody's home. That profile picture that Stephanie has, is that Steve-O? It looks like Steve-O. That is a very funny profile picture. Oh, that's Spencer. That's who that is. I was like, wait, is that Steve-O? It's not even Steve-O, it's Spencer. That's a funny profile picture. Some people, I feel bad because Spencer's one of those people that hates unflattering photos of himself. Thank you for the heart me. Like, there was one time, I think it was one of the daily screams, and he was like, there was one time he got so mad because, like, he didn't like the video someone had made of him, or it was an unflattering video or photo or something. You know, I learned to laugh at stuff that people make. That's why I have these emotes from wonderful people that have literally had those as screen as profile pictures, and I made them into emotes. I like the one with the fire in the background. That's my favorite emote, of course. I think it's when I straightened my hair and then there's like the fire in the background. No, I don't think I have. I need to be on the lookout for more emotes. Thank you for the rose. Someone had sent me something in DMs when I had used that hair wax to make my hair red. And, like, I laughed at it. And they were like, I'm glad you could laugh at this. So I'm like, I'm not going to take offense to it. Like, it's funny. It's funny. Some of the animated videos they make of me are so funny. Like, of course, obviously, it's the roach-infested apartment or whatever. But I find it funny. And I'm like, wow, these people are talented. Because I could never make animation like that. You know, some of these people are talented. I'm not gonna lie. Like... I have 14 emotes? Dang. Oh, I have the emote of Hershey. That is so funny. And that was a crazy note that he hit that run. You guys should like listen to all of his covers because like, dang. Anyways, let's listen to this person. Oh, hold on. It's not on search. This guy made me cry when he sang. Literally, he is that good. I forget what song he was singing. We'll play this cover that he does. Thank you for spamming the likes. Let's keep tapping. Let's get the likes up, guys. Oh no, it's gonna freeze. Oh, wait. It just bloop. Just give me till then to give up the fight, and I will give up this fight. I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make a heart feel. I like this song too. This guy is really talented. Very. You can literally sing anything and I'll listen to it. Terrell has had a lot of talented people on his show.
You will see me for me, but you did not see me for me. Everything I give, everything I can make you laugh, yeah. All of the love I gave, it means nothing to you, and I can't make it happen.
There's someone else that I was gonna play, and then I forgot. Oh, I know who.
I thought if I showed you, if I gave you everything on the inside of me, you would see me and love me the same way.
Thank you for following.
I can't make you love me, yeah. I can't make you love me, yeah. I'm not giving anymore. I'm not loving you anymore, yeah.
He's just hitting those runs like it's nothing. Did you see the guy on Instagram? I got him in my Explore page, so he is making a bedazzled guitar for Taylor Swift, and every fan that follows him, he adds like rhinestones to it, and I guess he's gonna try to send it to Taylor Swift. I was like, that's kind of cool, so I followed him. That was crazy. Hold on. And then it freezes. Oh, and I love PJ Morton too, and he came here on tour, but I wasn't able to go. Is this her name? No. Oh, unless I type in the whole name, it might come up. Yeah. This is another one that's talented. Did I pause it? No, it's just loading. He literally, let me tell you something. He went on the Terrell show, right? No contract whatsoever, no record deal, no nothing. And he performed literally on the Terrell show, and Sierra heard him and signed him. And he's literally signed under Sierra. That's how good he was. Like, Sierra saw like a Terrell episode of him on it and was like, I'm signing you. I don't know if he's still signed under Sierra, or I know that he did, or he might have, or probably not yet, is releasing new music. But there's like a lot better covers. I like his covers on Instagram. Like, this guy is talented, okay? When I tell you, you should listen to these people, just listen. Oh, he did Human Nature? No, I gotta hear this one. Should I play the whole to like Terrell? You know, after I play this one, because it made me think, hold on. It's Glee. This is my favorite cover from Glee.
Welcome to the new PetSmart Treats Rewards. Collect.
You know why I like the Princess Diamond so much? Hands down, without a doubt, one of my favorite singers of all time is Michael Jackson.
Listen, if I have to hop my weave on eBay, I'm going to see the Immortal Tour when it comes to Ohio.
Speaking of immortal, since we're going to be seeing your name up in lights for the rest of our lives, I thought we might as well start today.
Sam Evans, you are crazy.
Crazy about you. You know, we've never sang a duet together. I thought we could do Human Nature. You sing it. After that, you can go back to Shane. I won't stop you.
Sam, I can't. Let's talk later.
That is one of my favorite characters, is Mercedes. But walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, let me take a bite. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Thank you for joining us. Why? Does it do it that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger. Let your eyes are everywhere. See that girl? She knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. Oh, I thought I heard something really loud. I was like, what's going on outside? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Do it that way. This way. And that is human nature. Ooh, I'm just kidding. Now I kind of want to go back and watch Glee. Justin Timberlake did Human Nature. John Mayer did Human Nature. I should play John Mayer though. Shouldn't I? You can't reach. My mom's trying to reach the chips. No, she's doing it to push you. Okay. Okay, I get it. Mom, why can't you get the... Never mind. Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? I'm pretty sure this is literally a guitar. Yes, I'll get it. Hold on, guys. I have to get the chips. Thank you. If I can get it. Oh, that was at the memorial. Well, I noticed when I went to go get the chips, but... And John Mayer is supposedly not a good guy. According to his exes. Including Jessica Simpson, I believe it was. Wrote in her book. Is that the one where he did a bunch of like...
Michael, it's been a while since we heard a song from you. I know it is. Can you do something off the Thriller app?
That Terry Factor guy.
Michael, it's been a while since we heard a song from you. I know it has. Can you do something off the Thriller album?
You don't ever do my pleasure. Looking out across the nighttime, city winds a sleepless sigh. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sigh. Give me.
No. Anyways, there was something else I was gonna play. And I literally forgot. Because I was like, Glee. Oh. Then there was something else I thought of playing.
Stripped down to naked.
Every time I open your eyes, he get that juice.
His face
Every
when he
time
did that.
he get that juice. This is a family show.
Cut it. I've seen this one already, but I want to watch it again because, you know.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tophiachu. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. DeAndre. Bracken. Say. Yes.
DeAndre.
Bracken Say is here. Holiday request. There's so many. Listen, you know how popular you are. No. You people are like, get DeAndre. We want to see DeAndre on the blue wall.
Thank you for making my dreams come true. I'm doing it, guys. My dreams. He just told me full disclosure, y'all.
He just told, I said, what you here in LA for? And he said, I'm here for this show. I said, okay, cool, but what did you come for? Because you don't live in LA, he's in Hawaii,
For
right?
this show.
I said, why'd you fly? It's on a plane, an
On
aeroplane.
an airplane.
What did you come to Los Angeles for? He said, I came
For the Tonight Show. Why do it?
DeAndre. Right this second. You were on American Idol. You auditioned for a season of American Idol that you were not selected for,
I
right?
was selected
You was for the first one.
for the first one.
Okay.
To top 40.
Top 40, okay.
And got kicked off.
Uh-huh.
Came back the next year,
Yeah.
season 11,
Uh-huh.
and then I made it to number 8. As a finalist. Yeah.
Your sound is unique. Your voice is unique.
Thank you.
And you, every time I watch him sing, it's like I'm watching his body. He sings with his whole body. Like, especially your head. It's like, oh, it's great.
Yeah.
But how did we get here?
I don't know. I really don't know, and I can't even really like describe the sound. Like, it sounds like DeAndre. It's just kind of It's like it's a collaboration of different sounds that I like, different artists that I grew up listening to, and kind of tweaking it and making it my own. And
We're gonna have to throw a funeral for the ring lights. That ring light. Why are you up at 3 a.m.? Because I'm lonely, depressed, sad. I need company. I'm just kidding. I do technically go live for the company. But yeah.
So the question is, how fast can you recall this music library in your head? Because I'm going to give you a word.
Got you.
I ain't got no kind of time. Alright, they don't get 10 seconds. I'm going to give you a word, okay? And after 10 seconds,
But no. I'm probably up because I can't sleep. It's 1 a.m. and I'm not really that tired. But I'm getting there.
What is this in your ear? What is that?
You do not have tattoo. A little tattoo in my ear.
Are those notes?
It's
No, they're not.
It's
Are they?
notes, but from afar I just look dirty. So this is why this stays right here.
That's why I had to point it out for him, so I didn't try to clock what's in his ear.
There's music notes.
Now, what possessed you to get notes? I mean, I understand the symbolism of it all, but inside,
So one of a drunken Tennessee nights.
you ain't gotta tell our business what's in the cup.
That's really it. One of my drunken Tennessee nights. I want to get a tattoo. You want one? Yeah, cool. Idiot. But let me tell you. So, did it hurt? It didn't really hurt because it's all cartilage, but it was loud. And they were like, and then the tattoo artist like, so how'd it feel? I was like, it was
Thank
cool.
you for the
He's like,
TikTok.
oh, I got a quiet gun. Why wouldn't you use a quiet from the get? You're in my whole eardrum. Yeah. Use the quiet gun. Oh, I didn't think either. We got to go. We gotta go.
The word side,
Oh.
S-I-D-E.
Follow from left to right.
Because I rock a side pony. Baby, I'm just living my life. And I rock a side pony. I rock a side pony. Ooh, I rock a side pony. You know,
Because I'm moving from side to side. That's the song I thought of. If you don't know Martin, just look him up. He has some good music. He has a song that was literally done by K-pop artist Sriracha. Anyways, I always think that I would probably win this because I'm like, oh, I always have a song for every word. Like, I always literally have a song for every word. And then I think, what if I get there and then I because sometimes he has for, excuse my language, shits and giggles. So, like, people that can't really sing, he'll literally have a show for them to go on there and play Song Association. And leave, get out right now, which is what he's gonna sing. It's the end of you and me.
Anytime.
It's too late and I can't wait for you to be gone. Cause I know about her and I wonder how I bought all the lies you said. Said that you would treat me right, but you were just a waste of time.
That's the best part.
Let me tell you, killed it.
You did. I helped you. There it is. You teed it up. Alley-oop. Is that the right term for basketball? Okay, careful. I gotta make sure if I use that sports term, I gotta check with you. Thank you. That ain't my territory. I don't know it either. I don't even know what alley-oop is, but I feel like it means to help somebody. Is that what it means? Crazy.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
Crazy little thing called love. So close. Oh, crazy little thing called love. How's that go? What's that song? It's Rihanna. It's old school Rihanna. Oh, you definitely get the buzzer. That ain't no damn Rihanna. Yes, it is. Look it up. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. What is the name of the song? A little thing called love. Let me hear a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm 24. This is when I was a kid. There you go. I don't know the words though. She get a buzzer for it being a terrible song. You so crazy. You don't think
I didn't think of that one either.
and when you call me baby,
I know I'm not the only one.
come on! Do I get the half point?
Look at that. But he did get it right because even though it was a terrible song, he still got a song.
Like, it doesn't even seem like you're still here and present. No. It's just like, it's my world. Yes. I sing for the most selfish reason like alone.
I'm gonna go get me some chips, guys. Hold on.
It's literally me. What is your world called? Does it have a name? It has no type of name. Does it have a name? Yeah. It's still a government. I can still collect. Yes, is your first album. First album. Talk about it. Like I said, after college, I decided I wanted to do my own thing. I kind of wrote down my names on my heart, on my, stories, and put it into an album.
Cheetos.
Australia was great. I needed something new. I needed new people. I needed new ears. I wanted to be challenged. I didn't want to have a whole bunch of people that know my song.
It's literally a gun. I got a Cheeto gun. It looks like one of those Civil War era guns.
Like 2 years better than one. Yeah. Or 9 years better than one. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the end, it's only 1 year. But you know what I mean? But yeah. So I decided I needed to do that for myself. Yeah. Because I got signed and put out a single, which I completely hate. It was right. It was so popular. So I wanted to put out something that represented me.
I got another one that looks like a gun.
Yeah.
What is so
enticing about signing that.
It kind of looks like a leg. Like, see?
I was 17,
That's what it kind of looks like, someone's leg.
You didn't have a choice. It was more like, oh, this is, you're not going to get on the show. So it's cool at the beginning when you started like writing, you're like, you're in the full swing. Yeah.
Also looks like someone's leg.
You're like, you little skinny white boy, skinny back in the day. Skinny white boy. So you're gonna be talking music. Oh, that's not what I do. Yeah, I can.
You know what I think is crazy? Is those Cheeto challenges. One where you had to find like the special shaped Cheeto. I'm like, what if someone ate it? People were being annoying. Because this girl, she made a video trying to lie on me and saying that I assaulted her. I essayed her. Then said she was in a Discord with me where there were 10-year-olds in the Discord and that I fetishize Asians and harassed them. And then, like, literally said she had no proof and just made this video for clout. It was telling people in the comment section I didn't essay her, and then said that I essayed her, I assaulted her, but was telling people in the comment section I didn't. People were asking her for proof and she was getting blocked. I mean, she was blocking and deleting comments that were asking her for proof. And so I got annoyed with the comments and went in sub-only mode. Lots of people sent me the video and was like, this girl is lying on you. Came on the app and told people I assaulted her. Even though I'm in New Mexico and we're in 2 different states. And then said she was in a Discord with me that had 10-year-olds in it. Didn't think she would need proof, which doesn't make sense. Thank you for the heart me. If you see something going on with minors, you're going to ignore it and then say you don't think you need proof? Oh, and then proceeds to say, I'm attacking a kid. She's a kid, tried to play the kid minor card after she lied on me and said that I'm attacking her because she's a minor. But you lied on me on the internet, girl. You're not going to get music, you're going to get crying on people. You don't know that. No views, no likes, no followers, and no money.
We have some oatmeal here. Tell me how to make my oatmeal, but I want you to sing it to me, okay? So you sing and I'm going to do this.
That's crazy.
You look like shit.
So are we ready
finance this meeting? Don't say the F word around my kid. Finance?
And the fact that I was SA'd twice, probably, yeah, twice. And you felt the need to come on this app and say I assaulted you is crazy. And everyone knows what I go through on this app. You're adding more problems than is needed. We all know what happened to that. What's his name? He unalived himself for accusations like that. And he couldn't live with himself because a girl lied on him. Yeah. Do you remember the time?
Do you remember the time when we fell? Do you remember the time when we first met? Girl, remember the time, boy, when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Remember my brother? Do you remember? Do you remember the time we first met? What's that part?
That.
That's the best part of that whole song. Y'all supposed to sing along to that.
That is the best part of the song, though. He ain't lying.
This is why he has the show. And this is why we have these flying in to be a part of this.
Do you remember, girl? On the phone, you and me, till dawn, till 3. What about us, girl? Do that one. Then he breaks into the. Oh, that's my mom. I thought I heard something outside. I was like, what's going on outside? I love this song too. Feelings, gonna deepen my feelings. Anxiety. Ooh, don't ever get over you till I find something new to get me high like you do. Ba-da-boo-na. Ba-da-boo-na.
I can't hold them much longer, but it's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want the sexual healing.
I don't have a skincare routine right now.
Healing is something
That's good for me.
That's the end. She's a part of me. She's a part of us. She's a part of everybody. Sweet.
Caught up in the sweet love. Hear you calling out your name. I feel no shame. Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? That profile picture kind of scared me. Who is that? And you have... Wait, are you the actual person? They have 400,000 followers. I am so... Wow. Interesting profile you had of yourself. I'm pretty sure, because they have 400,000 followers. I am shocked. Hi. Welcome, guys.
When I
See, it says Suki will lose their subscription benefit soon, and then they joined. How do you know TikTok? How do you know? I just saw the profile picture. That's why I was like, welcome, guys.
Praise is what I do. I'm exhausted. Trying to keep up with where you take these runs and these rips. I don't know where you're going. With a GPS to follow your runs.
Thank you for following.
Was the excuse for us when we both knew it was not enough to camouflage who we become? It's just
Thank you for sending a gift.
don't make it seem like we were first.
Your question got censored. I'm not ignoring your question. It got censored. I was like, why is no one talking? Your question's not even going through. Sorry. Sometimes TikTok censors things. I thought it was awfully quiet. I was just like waiting. I was like,
And you was like, oh yeah, we know this. We're like, cool. The nice thing is we grew up in the house, and we know what was going on.
thank you for the gift points. That's thank you for the gift points. Some of you guys have some funny profile pictures. And sometimes from far away they look funny, and then when you look at it, it's like, oh, that wasn't funny. But why you censor the word piercing? I didn't censor it. TikTok did. So there are certain words on TikTok that get censored, and sometimes you have to type the question a different way, and it might go through. For you, it goes through, and it'll show it goes through, right? Because I've had that happen before where I've sent like a comment and it went through. And for me, I can see it goes through, but for everyone else, they can't see it. Like, I can't see it. But you can see that it's there, but I can't.
Have a new project coming out. Do we know any type of timeline? Definitely not. Oh my goodness. Wait, expensive? The first album? Okay, so what was the process of filming Black Dinner?
Wait, is that a new one?
Well, I wrote it.
Because it's Renee Rapp. But yeah, just because, like, because, you know, I say things are censored, right? But to you, you're like, how is it censored? Because it went through. Of course you can see your comment go through, but you know. I think I've seen this one, though. Straight to you, can you run me? It's your boy Terrell. I'm sorry, I watched this a lot.
She's a singer, she's an actress, she's an all-around threat to the industry. Okay, give it up one big time for Renee Rapp.
can I put a song request? Yeah, but I don't take song requests because then people start complaining. Skip. I don't like the song. I'm also getting tired. I might get off and go get some sleep.
Sweet but mean at the same time. Like a big Georgia peach.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
I know you're Southern.
I am.
Yeah, it's in there. North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina. You know, I also am from North Carolina. Did you know that?
Where?
Yeah. Come on, talk about it.
I'm from right outside Charlotte in Huntersville.
Sister, you just look out of shade, that's all.
My leg is like really legit twitching.
Okay, Ty. Okay, very good.
She said, okay, tight.
I gotta go.
The only thing back when you was at this time. Man, you look beautiful. I love this ensemble.
Thanks,
The
baby.
ensemble is ensemble.
Thank you, you too.
Now, what would you call this cuisine? I'll say cuisine.
Cuisine is right. Cuisine is right.
I don't do that shit. What would you call this style? Can I say that?
Yeah.
What's this style?
Yeah, a gay teacher. A gay teacher. A gay teacher. A bisexual teacher.
You are a gay bisexual teacher.
That's right.
Now, that's a new one. Renee, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Thank you.
You're gonna be so good. You know, we have a lot to discuss, but because we're already in this ride, I want to start the game, okay? Are you aware of the game we play in?
I am. I'm back. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Now,
Okay.
Renee has a lot of family and friends and team in this room, and I have already instructed them that I have eyes here and here. It's like an airport. Flight attendants. My eyes are here and my eyes are here. I have a list of words on my card.
Yeah.
And when I give you a word on the card, you have 11 seconds and 11 seconds only to sing the first song that comes to your head with that word.
Okay.
And the lyrics are the title of the song.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey,
Your
guys.
first word is remember.
This is fun. Remember me when we have to say goodbye. Remember me. Something about times you cried. And even that is the melody. And remember me.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But that's what though.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, even though you start to cry, and even though we're far apart, something like that. Remember me, and I like that song because it's sad because he's singing to his old grandmother,
Okay.
and then I cry.
That's right. Do you remember the time all the good? Maybe that's all it is.
Michael or Beyonce, which one?
Beyonce.
Okay, hit it.
And those walls I built, oh baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put the fight.
It didn't even make a sound.
Girl, you are.
I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt.
Found a way to let you in, but I never really had it down.
Standing in the light of your halo,
I
got my angel now.
I got
Never been awakened. Every rule that you're breaking, risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Wherever I'm looking down, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo fade away. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo, and pray it won't fade. Your halo, halo. See your halo, halo. Ooh. Hit me like a ray of sun, running through my darkest nights. You're the only one that I want. That was actually a trend. And I'm addicted to lust. Will never fall again. Anyways,
I can't sing.
that was like that one thing.
Never, ever, ever come across your mind again. The talent. When I came across this voice,
Oh, I thought he was gonna ever sing that song by McKnight.
boy, this black woman.
Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? He's an a-hole, supposedly. There's this guy on this app that has met celebrities. He was like, that's why you never see him anywhere. Everywhere.
You are naked.
Everywhere.
Every breath you take, every step you make, I'll be watching you. Is it everywhere in there? Oh, can't you? No, it's everywhere.
We are
Everywhere.
Yes.
done.
I'm going to give
Everywhere
you all
you
yes today.
Thanks.
Think.
I'm going to give you control.
Some, I think everywhere's in there, but I don't know.
Premium shit.
Every breath you take, I'll be watching you.
93.
Oh, can't you see you belong to me?
Thank you.
Where did you find
Oh,
this voice? Was it
fool-hearted.
like a Eureka moment,
Every
like,
step
that
you
really sounds
take.
good, or did somebody tell you? Take me
Anyways,
back to, was it when you were 3, 4, 5, what?
I don't know. I feel like I failed because I really didn't have everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And I would sing at I would sing at people's funerals in my family. So like they would lower it into the ground, and that was my performance moment. And I did that. And so
See?
I was 7, and my great grandma had died, and so I sang Amazing Grace. And everybody liked it, honestly. I think it was like a pick me up. And I just kind of was always.
No, I don't know how to fight. I actually ran from a fight once. I've never fought anyone or had to fight anyone.
And I was in a production with Annie, and one of the older adults who was in the cast said that I was out in the lobby while everybody was rehearsing, dancing on the show.
I love this. Next time somebody asks you that question, start with Annie, because that would be much better. I'm going. I mean, you know it's good. I'm joking.
Makes you rest.
Makes you rest. I want to actually hear Amazing Grace from you. I want to hear what that sounded like when you were. How old were you then?
I was 7.
7. Now we're 23.
I'm 23.
So what does 23 Amazing Grace sound like?
In a serious way. It's hard for me to sing Amazing Grace in a serious way.
Don't sing the way you
No. Well, if I was gonna sing it in a funny, I can't do that. I can't do
Yes,
that right
whatever.
now. Okay, I'll sing it in a serious way.
Okay.
Okay, imagine somebody just passed.
No, you got something. Your song is
Okay, imagine.
It's funny.
Somebody was just born.
okay.
Someone was just born. A new life in the world. We're seeing the child cradling amidst the.
What is this? It's just Sunday.
That's fine.
That's all we need.
Okay, no, 100%. The baby is present. In church. In my brain. In my brain. But now am found, was blind, but now I see. And I don't know if it's wretch or witch or witch. I was thinking it as I was singing it. A witch.
When?
I needed an interrupted moment for the newborn.
The wrench? God save the wrench like me.
You are.
Thank you.
You are officially free.
Thanks.
Future reference. It is real. Yeah. Saying rich like.
Are you
What did you say?
W-R-E-T.
My mom is fine. It's just that she's still kind of sick.
What is it? A red flag, like a sinner.
I'm a singer.
A red.
I'm a red. I'm a red. We're red.
So that's what it is.
People are always like, is she okay? That's why I have to ask. Because that way she can be like, I'm okay. Because people are like,
When we drink, we do it right. Getting says up in my ride, type 3, 6.
now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. Like a G6. Like a G6. Ouch. My leg. My leg. I think of the guy from SpongeBob. Ouch, my leg.
It's an area like the Kesha was so. When did that come out? Do you think?
Well, I mean, it was around the same. It's fair for the time. This was 2010. I was only giving 9.
Okay, I love Kesha. Any song from my childhood is Amazing Grace, Kesha. She wrote it.
Okay, now give me a Kesha song since you like Kesha so much. What's your favorite Kesha
Oh
song?
my God, your love is my drug.
Oh, I know.
Your love is my drug.
Maybe I need some rehab.
Or maybe just need some sleep. I got a sick obsession. I'm seeing it in my dreams.
I'm something else. Probably bottles comes in here too. What you got, boy, is hard to find. I think about it all the time, all through your mind. Heart is fried. I just can't get you off my mind.
Cause your love is my drug. Your love. I'm watching Terrell. The Terrell show. Oh, I know, scary.
I'm not scared of the lions and tigers and bears, oh my, but I'm scared of loving you.
That's my favorite Jasmine Sullivan song. Am I the only one who thinks it's an impossible task? Why it don't last? Is that too much to ask? Why do we love why do we love when love seems to hate us? Oh, I can't do that part. Anyways, I can't sing anyways. Sorry if I sound so nervous, you. You say you care, but I say you do. But this is from my experience. Just 'cause I love you and you love me, it doesn't mean that we'll ever be.
I was very, very slow. I was like,
Swim across the oceans, sing for the queen.
I mean, ideally in a perfect fucking world.
A Wattpad? A lot of stories from Wattpad have been turned into Netflix series, right? I think so. I don't know. I have a Wattpad. I wrote a story on there a long time ago. I haven't been there. Today is a good day. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the smog, no hog. Or no barking from the dog, no smog. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. Finally got a girl that I'm about to something like that. But today was a good day. Oh, that was a funny username, BB Benson. Barry B. Benson.
Public facing, the more the audience and your viewers and your go, oh my gosh, you're just like me, I would have said that too. And you're
Totally.
like,
That's why everybody fucks with you. You're super authentic. You feel super hard in like the best artistic way. So
Yeah.
it's very artistic.
Fun word. The word is dance. 11 seconds.
Oh, wanna dance.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Sing it.
I wanna feel the heat with somebody. I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Yeah. It's just the effortlessness for me.
Somebody
Girl,
who to hold me in his arms. I need a man who takes that chance with a love that's hard enough to last. When the night falls, my lonely heart falls. That's one of my favorite music songs.
Give me 3 others.
One of them is Deceased, when we left her. Karen Carpenter.
And it was just Jasmine Sullivan's birthday too.
And Karen Carpenter has one of the like smoothest, most like.
Oh, I love Karen Carpenter. And I met the guy that wrote "We've Only Just Begun to Live."
Super, super, super love him. So I love Karen Carpenter. Frank Ocean. I have a tattoo. Frank Ocean is my favorite artist.
Did you say something and it's not going through? We've only just begun.
I have the duration of Blonde. Because Blonde is my like all-time favorite album. So I got How Long It Is. Kiss My Face.
My first song that I heard from her that I fell in love with was Butterflies.
I love Butterflies.
Oh, I love how you gave it that too. I love Butterflies. It makes, you see all that emotion?
Yeah.
I just said the title of the
We've
song.
only just
I love that music does that.
begun.
The title
Yes.
took you into that space.
Fully.
Beautiful.
It's
You came along just like a song and brightened my day. Who'd have believed it would be part of a dream that only seems like years away? You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing.
Yeah. What are a couple of things?
Thanks for sharing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going
Do you
through.
count this as precarious?
Now I have to play Karen Carpenter.
What is a precarious way to sit in a section?
I just can't smile without you.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, well, not in the middle of the night, I guess it's a little weird, but at night, if you're just laying down and you put a limb up and it just kind of floats there, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I need you to keep
Like
talking.
if you're like laying down and you just put a limb up and you're like, that's such a Scott. Help. No, but like you're just like a limb is up. Do you know what I mean? You know, like you like put an arm up and you're like, that's crazy, that's on my body. I do that with my legs, so I really like to like sit. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's the layers for me. You know what it is like? You talking to Renee is like hopping on a train and not knowing where the it's going. You're like, oh, this is my style. No, it's not.
You're beautiful.
Oh, it's you know, right. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Right on to the top of my bike in the
You're beautiful. It's true. Do I really like Sub Only? When I saw your face in a crowded space, and I don't know what to do. Cause I'm so in love with you. Which that song is creepy. Cause it's about a man stalking a woman on a train. That's literally what the song is.
Let's talk about snow angels.
But that don't mean nothing to me, to me.
Is it the debut album?
It's the debut.
It's the debut.
All of the songs to me are so like timeless and feel very
You're
universal,
beautiful.
even though, like,
It's
the
true.
specificity is so
My friend's brother liked that song.
like niche almost.
I thought it was a funny song.
Put your dad on too. I don't know if you play
When I
something
saw
with
your face
like
in a crowded place. That's what he sounds like. And I don't know what to do.
My mom is about to be 50, yeah.
'Cause I'll never be with you.
for everything.
It's just like, what the heck?
I would take.
That's what, if you really listen to the lyrics, the reason why he's saying she's beautiful is because he saw the most beautiful girl that got on the train and he stalked her. I'm like, whoa, what?
I feel like she would like that.
And he said, and I don't know what to do, I will never be with you. That's like weird. How do you write about stalking a woman on a train? And then it becomes a hit. And then people don't know until someone's like, yeah, it's about a guy stalking a girl on a train.
Up to the dealer.
The word is died. D-I-E.
Oh,
Don't give me no more.
I just died in your arms. Oh, but that's died. It must have been something.
Yes.
And it's me and you. That's all it'll have when the world is through. 'Cause baby, we ain't got nothing to love.
Thank you for the gift, friend.
When the world's at war, let our love heal us all. Right now, baby, make us me. I liked it.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
I liked it. It's in
The Terrell Show.
Thanks.
It's really good.
Thanks. I love wonderful. To be honest, I don't even really. I mean, it is inherently, but like, I don't think I've ever thought about like singing as fun. Genuinely, I've just always felt like that is just what I do.
In this journey that you've had so far, what is something that's been difficult or have to kind of get?
When that happened, and I was like, this.
Oh, baby. You're not ready for these episodes to come out. You about to...
Is she gonna do another one, or are they just gonna talk?
Right? That's another part, right? If you know that show, is that the audience? Because the first and the second thought is like, what the fuck is happening?
Say my name, say my name.
It's scary. What is my day?
Looking at my dairy.
Fuck the case
Okay, here we
essays.
go.
Yeah, I do really want to do that.
Jesus, here's the next word.
Okay.
Name is the word.
My name is Carrie, black dog, berry, but oh my, it's a little bit scary. What is my day?
Looking at my dairy.
Yeah, you can tell it if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a switcher.
Mad 'cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with you.
I don't even talk about it, but I got to say it. Never mind, I'll be happy to repeat it. I'm not gonna be when I lock it.
No question that this girl's a 10. Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful. Hate me 'cause I'm beautiful. My walk, my talk.
Do the pretty girl.
The, my walk, my talk, the way I dress. It's not my fault, so please don't trip. Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful. Hey. Now do the pretty girl rock, rock, rock. Do the pretty girl rock, 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 rock.
No one is around me.
I play that song a lot on my lives when I'm live.
And calling me baby, what a sunshine.
Man's kitchen.
Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to that deluxe apartment in the sky high. You guys probably never watched that show. Moving on up to the east side,
You also learned a good
'cause we finally got a piece of the pie.
influence the writing style. It's very story-like.
Yeah.
My mom watches that show. She really likes that show.
Everything is super narrative driven in theater.
Now that the album is out, what is your favorite song on the album that we haven't talked about yet?
Willow is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever like penned and written. Because I consume very different music than what I write, I think. So like
Hurry
I always really wanted
up, hurry up.
there was a time I thought to be everything wrong. No lie, no wrong. Boy, I must have been out of my mind. Knowing that
But I almost loved you. You showed your eyes to love. I saw the real you. Thank God you blew it. Thank God I dodged the bullet. I'm so over you. Good looking now. I promise you that. Honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had. What the heck is that? Okay, Karen Carpenter. I think I'm spelling it wrong, but then again, no. I think it's with a K, but anyways, who cares? It came out. Why does it do that? Wait, what the heck is that? 'Cause that looks like that one lady. Hold on. Here we go. I should put Karen, like, rainy days and Mondays always gets me down. Long ago, and also far away, but you're not really here. It's just a second show. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again. I love you, I really do. But I always think of the slow version because Luther Vandross. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you, love, close to you. You know what? We'll play it because.
Ordinary dish soaps can leave invisible grease behind. Only Dawn Platinum removes 99%
Close to
of grease.
you. Oh no.
24/7 lasting motor protection.
Not to watch a stupid ad. That's that one guy too. That influencer guy, I forget his name. Just like me, they want to be close to you. Stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by. Just like me, they want to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. Why do you stop? All the girls were sad. All around, just like me, they want to be close to you. It's sad how she died. Jeez. Now I yawned and my eyes are gonna like water. La la.
Decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled
Remember to heaven, the starlight in your eyes are blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be. You could go visit her gravesite in California too. Close to you. I love you just the way you are. That's the song that they have there, Billy Joel. Don't go changing to try and please me. You've never been that way before. It's all familiar. I love you just the way you are. Why did it start playing a song? Actually, go back. I just want to play that song. Let me see if it's there. Yeah, it'll still be here. I can't tell you why. Now I have to play that song because I just saw it. I'm changing, trying to please me. And let me down before. You're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I was shocked that he posted me on his Insta story, Billy Joel, because I'm a huge Billy Joel fan, okay? I'll take the bad times. I'll love you just the way you are. Because my favorite song is The Piano Man. But I like a lot of his other songs too. Spoken passion get this record. You're just the way you are. You will always be someone that I need. Will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I hate these hangnails. You can never get on them sometimes. I love you just the way you are. That I can talk to. I love you just the way you are. Oh, that would be cool to see him perform live. I wish I could have went to his tour. That's one person I would pay to see. I heard his tour is really good. What will it take for you to believe in me the way that I believe in you? Don't go changing to try and please me. You've never been that way before. Why do a lot of these songs have like super long intros? This is the song I want to play, yeah. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. When it plays, this is like literally. Hopefully it plays. There we go. They used to play this on the jazz station all the time because my dad listens to jazz a lot. He used to listen. All night. Pena. That's what this is. This brand is called Pena. That don't make no sense. It's just P-E-N and the word yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's a Pena. I've never heard of this brand. I can't tell you why. Imagine listening to this song when it first came out. That's crazy. I've always wondered that about artists. Like, okay, a song when they put it out is not guaranteed a hit, right? Like, when someone writes a song or they produce a song or they work on a song, it's not guaranteed a hit. But the thing is like, how do they know it's going to be a hit, though? Because they could put out a song and it could be really bad, right? It's crazy how people write hits after hits after hits. I'm confused by that. Because it's like, I mean, I know they put it out either way. People are going to like it or not. But I wonder how people know that, like, this is something a lot of people are going to like. Because some people have a really good ear for music. Every time I hear that song, I think of that commercial. Or it's like that Pass It On commercial. Oh Lord, guys, I'm getting tired. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Where did the subscribers go? They put this video out a year ago. Obviously, it was not filmed a year ago, but wait, what does it say? Help find this unknown song from the moon. Wait, what? I'm confused. I have to look at that now. That's a random video. Your mom is at my house. Probably. I'm just kidding. That's a funny username. Your mom is at my house. That was funny. Is that like one of those guess the song things or something? Top love songs of the 1980s, and it's literally the song from not the Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. I couldn't think. I don't even. No, where did you go? No, I can go
Try
back there.
Cascade Platinum Plus. It removes up to 100% of food residue.
Now I have to watch all these unnecessary ads. And now I kind of want chicken strips because of the ad. Okay, so we clicked on Billy Joel. And then from there we clicked on the Eagles. And then this is where we were at. Holding back the years. That's the song that, yeah. I keep holding on. Holding. Holding on. No, it's not. Now that video that I was gonna play disappeared. Oh well. No, I'll just play it because if not. I will open the chat. Is it like Frozen? I don't think it's Frozen. Well. Sub only. I'm just kidding. They calling you out again? Who? What? Where? Who? I'm just kidding. I love this song too. But every time I think of Simply Red, I think of that South Park episode. Sorry. Your singing was T. Do you ever want kids? Yes, I do. Sorry, I don't have my Xbox. Sorry. It's in storage. Once I get my Xbox out of storage, I'll play. I don't really play Fortnite with people, but I need to play Fortnite again. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. How many what? Oh, how many kids? Probably 3. I don't want 19 kids and counting. Have you played Fortnite on Switch? No. Someone said it was horrible. That's why I didn't get it. I'm doing good. How are you? I disrespected Christianity where? Where? Oh, I get it. Because I said Christianity is used to hate people And Christianity, let me tell you something. Black Christians is wild. It's crazy the fact that we have black Christians in 2024. The same religion that was stolen from black people. Not only was Christianity stolen from black people, but it was also used to enslave black people. Oh, you mean I'm supposed to respect a religion that doesn't even respect the LGBTQIA plus community, nor do they respect abortions, and literally use the Bible to say, oh, well, women should not have abortions because it says so in the Bible. The same Bible that has men sleeping with children, and then they tell me God walked on water, so I'm supposed to believe it because the Bible says so. And the fact is, and this is another thing, that photo of Jesus that y'all are using, which you guys don't want to Google it, it's Leonardo da Vinci's boyfriend. If you didn't know, Leonardo da Vinci's boyfriend is Jesus, because he painted him as the image he saw him, right? And so, if you didn't know that, it's just a Google search. Jesus is actually not white. Jesus is actually black, or, brown. But, okay. You don't believe me? Google it. That photo of the heart, like the heart flame Jesus photo, that's not Jesus. That's Leonardo da Vinci's boyfriend. Leonardo da Vinci had a boyfriend. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you what facts are facts are facts. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. Ooh, this is why God won't help me. Okay, and some people don't have... I'm not saying people don't have a right to believe what they want to. You can believe whatever you want to. No one's stopping you, but when you push your religion onto others, that's when it gets kind of... Ugh. Please don't do that. Thank you for following. Like, it's so annoying. There's a lot of different things that Jesus was. Jesus was Jewish. Jesus was white. Jesus was black. Jesus was brown. But if you read in the Bible how Jesus is depicted, Jesus is not depicted as a white person. And if you, and a lot of these people that are Christians that claim they know the Bible would know that in the Bible, Jesus is not described as a white person. So, why are you saying Jesus is white? If you knew your Bible, you would know. Like, it is funny. And they keep passing these photos around that are literally painted photos of Leonardo da Vinci's boyfriend, trying to say that's Jesus. I watched a girl, and I'm going to tell you this. When I was in high school, her mom literally told her, "You are not allowed to be lesbian in my house," and proceeded to read the Bible to her and told her that she would get kicked out of the house if she did not change who she was born as a person. Because the fact that people say it's a choice, it's not a choice. These people do not choose to go through what they go through because they want to live in their truth and they are born that way. It doesn't make sense to me that you as a mother would pull out a Bible and say, read this because it's immoral. There's nothing immoral about LGBTQIA plus people. There's nothing immoral. You know what's immoral? The pastors that go to your church that, trigger warning, touch on little kids. You don't say anything about that. Oh, but that's perfectly fine. And this is not bashing religion. This is just annoying. I hate whenever something happens, they're like, Jesus loves you. Some of us don't. Like, agnostic. That's what it is, because I always forget the word. I believe in something, but I don't believe in a Jesus or a God. Like, I thought I was atheist this whole time because I'm like, well, I don't really believe in something, but I do believe there's something up there. I do believe there's like some sort of spirit, but I don't really believe there's a God. That's what agnostic is. You're in the middle because you don't believe there's a God, but you do believe there's a spirit or something that exists. But whenever I'm going through something, I do not want to hear Jesus loves you. That is something that gets annoying, especially if you're going through something. Some people don't want to hear Jesus loves you. That's the thing that's annoying. And you could comment it all you want after I get off this live. That's not gonna bother me. But if I'm going through something, I just don't want to hear it. You know? I'm not struggling to get views, but okay. If I was in drama, I would have views. There was 1,000 people in here because I was talking about that girl that made a video on me, literally lying on me. And then there was 1,000 people in here. You know why? Because people love drama. That's where they're at. They're at another live stream where there's drama going on. It's like you get your bag of popcorn. It's the Michael Jackson GIF filter where he's eating popcorn. That's exactly what people are doing. They're in live streams where they know there's drama that exists. My mom is fine too, okay? People keep saying to check on her. She's fine. I've already explained it. It's just doesn't make sense. Like, there's literally... Like, it's like that one girl that, you know, I don't want to mention her or give her attention, but you guys know who I'm going to talk about. She will literally say something and look at the comments for a reaction because she knows drama is what fuels her page. When she's not in drama, she doesn't get any views. This guy said this to me. This guy DM'd me this. And then she will look at the comments to see if they have any sort of reaction to it. Like, she wants people to be engaged in this drama that no one literally cares about because, oh, and by the way, this guy said this to me. This guy this. You know, and it's like, okay, that's literally me. Name one thing that I've done that has been drama except to address someone today that literally lied on my name and said I assaulted them. That's not drama. If you think that's drama, then I don't know what to tell you because that's not drama. You don't go around on the app and lie on someone's name and then say you're a minor and now you want to play victim. Imagine if someone said that you assaulted them for no reason. You don't know how hard it is to go through mental stuff like that, especially when people say, oh, you've done things with minors and it's not true. And then not being able to afford a lawyer and having to wait to afford one. You know? And literally, I can talk and call out people if I want to because it's my page. If you have an issue with it, you can leave. Just like the guy that has 4 million followers being fatphobic, telling us we have no rights. He literally, like Leo literally sat here telling us we have no rights to complain to companies about being inclusive with plus size. Which I made a video on and I'm posting it tomorrow. That's crazy for you to tell us we're not allowed to complain about not having plus size options. We're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. But you know, it like, and Leo has had a lot of bad takes about things, right? When he said he would beat someone else's kid, I was like, whoa. And people was still friends with him after that. Because he said, if I tell you and you don't discipline your child, I will discipline your child for you. I'm like, that's no. What? He got called out for that. And then, like, he has always been fat phobic. He has always been fat phobic. Like, it's not just something that he just randomly one day decided he was going to come on the app and say. He's always felt like that. We live in a society that is built off of misogyny, you know, so it's not surprising. You know, that people really didn't care so much what Lizzo did. They were always looking for a reason to be fat phobic towards Lizzo. Every time, they're always waiting for a plus size person's downfall so they can swoop in and be fat phobic. They don't care of what she's being accused of. They wanted to use Lizzo's situation to be fat phobic towards her. They've always felt that way about her. They just didn't want to say it because there was nothing negative about her until what she did. And then they literally was like fat phobic towards her because they had a reason to. They're like, oh, well, she's a horrible human being. Like, if no one would care that people are being fat phobic. Of course, you know, I know how people feel because, you know, it came out that she's probably not. She's been body shaming people, okay? Like, I get it. I get that Lizzo might have been body shaming people, right? But when it comes to stuff like that, just because someone did something does not mean it is 100% okay to be fat phobic. Like, that doesn't give you the right to start being fat phobic towards someone because of something they did. That's not right. Imagine, okay, so this is like us saying to fight racism, we need to be racist. You know, but black people can't be racist, but that's just a whole argument for another day because people say, literally, they don't agree with me, but it's facts. Google it. Don't believe me. Anyways, that's like fighting racism with racism, right? Does it ever end up? No. That's like fighting homophobia with homophobia. Imagine walking around, right? Being homophobic towards someone and then proceeding to fight against homophobia. How does that work? What is fat phobia doing but contributing to fat phobia? Especially to people that don't deserve it because everyone thinks it's okay to say it to Lizzo, and then it spreads and spews onto other plus size pages who literally are just being body positivity on Instagram and they face fat phobia. The only videos I get on my explore page are either videos of people being fat phobic, videos of people being homophobic, etc. That's all I get. Like, it's nothing but negativity on Instagram. The one girl that's like, oh, I hate her every time I see her. I'm like, she's like dead to like a plus size person. And Waffle R, I think that's how you say his name, but you know Waffle, like literally she was like dead. He literally was like a kind, sweet person, and that's rude because they're plus size and they were body positivity. They died from diseases because they're overweight, which that is not entirely true because my grandpa was not overweight and died from complications of a heart attack. So explain that one, Einstein. I will never get how people equate heart problems to being overweight. Yes, it does contribute. But at the end of the day, even skinny people could die from a heart attack. Like, my grandpa died from complications of a heart attack, and he was not plus size. Like, he was not overweight. Like, seriously. Because I did. I did something. I will never understand the fat phobia, but this goes through my shirt and it's like purple. You need a new mod? All I hear is plus size. That guy had a horrible and you have to understand something. Someone was like, you need to mind your business and not talk about it. I'm like, this guy, right? This guy literally has 4 million followers being fat phobic. And it's everywhere. His friend Teffy got dragged because she didn't speak up and say anything to him. Drew came out and spoke up. And the only reason he apologized is because he said he didn't want people to not feel safe on his page. Too late for that. You're fat phobic, so of course your page is not safe for anyone. It has never been safe for anyone. For you to want to only apologize to make it seem like your page is safe, like, your page it's too late for that. It's not safe. Like, you apologizing did not save your page, Leo. It literally is not safe for anyone. Imagine someone thinking they could beat someone's child because the parent doesn't discipline the child, so they're going to do it for them. If anyone ever laid a hand on my child, that would be it for you. You don't touch my child. That is crazy wild to think that he thinks it's okay that he has some authority to discipline someone else's child. And still had people supporting him after that. My skin is not clear. It's actually horrible. Like, it's crazy. But even if I don't have kids, right? Don't you think that's a crazy statement to make? Be like, I'm going to discipline your child if you don't do it? Like, imagine someone walking around thinking that a parent is not disciplining their child correctly and decides to do it for them. Like, that's just a weird statement to make. Like, this guy has, it's like that one guy that's really problematic and bald-headed. I forget his name, and everyone knows who he is. He's very homophobic. Oh, you don't want me to get into Kai Cenat, who is very homophobic but got away with it because he's Kai Cenat, and no one cares. It's always this like power type of thing, because when people have some sort of power, like on social media, they get away with so much. Kai is literally homophobic and got away with what he said because he's Kai. I saw someone buy one of those. I can't remember what it was that he said that was homophobic, but someone from the community called him out on one of their lives, and they said he's gonna get away with it because no one's gonna care because he's Kai. And it's true, like, no one was mentioning it except for that person. Thank you for gifting. Sorry, guys, if I don't say that. But anyways, he literally mentioned it, and he was like, he's gonna get away with it because he's Kai. And I'm like, exactly. A lot of these people get away with doing stuff because there's certain privilege for certain people.
On the old Tophiachus. So what it is you're going to be able to open up this little box that's on the inside. And you're
Men are always going to be misogynistic. You guys have to realize something that is very hard for people to grasp, is that we're all inherently, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, something. Like, we're inherently homophobic, we're inherently racist if we're white, we're inherently fat phobic, we're inherently ableist, because if you was in a fight, if you was fighting against someone from the LGBTQIA plus community, you would probably spew a slur. And don't say you wouldn't. If you're not fighting against these systems that are oppressing people, then you are contributing to the problem. If you're not actively posting anything to help the LGBTQI plus community, you're the reason why things like this exist, like transphobia, homophobia, etc., because you're not speaking out against the laws being passed against them. You're not doing anything about it. If you're just sitting here being complicit in what a lot of people do and say, you are the reason why that this stuff is being contributed. Trust me, I learned because I was like, I'm not even doing enough. I wasn't doing enough in the past. I wasn't speaking out. I wasn't saying enough for the LGBTQI plus community I am now. But to be totally honest with you, if we're not actively speaking out against these systems that are oppressing people, we are a part of the problem. And that's an issue. That's like everyone. I feel like everyone treated this G side, because you can't say that word. I do say it sometimes by accident, slips, but as like a prop or for views. I don't see people really talking about it anymore. All of a sudden, when it was popular to talk about it, people talk about it, and now that it's not, no one's talking about it. You know? And if I'm talking just to talk, oh well, what am I supposed to do? It's a live. You're supposed to talk, right? You're supposed to talk. That's what a live is for.
Now, when you open this, at least as of the making of this video, it has this QR code.
I'm not picking my hair just like this.
You weren't supposed to see this.
That's not drama. Someone being fat phobic with 4 million followers is not drama. Imagine being a plus size person and facing fat phobia every day because a guy like him says something fat phobic. Why are you complaining about asking brands to be inclusive? That is wrong. You don't get to tell a plus size person how we should complain about something. If we don't complain to these brands to get more plus size inclusive clothes, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna not make inclusive clothes for everyone because we're not complaining. That's like people that gets mad at someone for asking for more shade ranges in makeup. And then saying, well, why are you complaining to these companies? Then a lot of these companies make more shade ranges in people's skin tones because they realized they didn't have enough.
So that's really neat. And then from here, it tells you how to get started, how to get it out of.
Like, it's just annoying when people say it's drama. It's not drama for you. Imagine waking up every day and being told, you know, like someone literally had their username, my 600-pound life. People who are plus size or overweight, it affects them. It really mentally affects people. It's not as easy as going out there and being confident about yourself and being girl boss when it comes to being plus size, because everywhere you turn, someone's attacking you. Just because you exist as the weight that you are. Especially some people can't even lose weight because it's a lot harder for them because of diseases and stuff like that. It's very hard. Telling someone to pick up a salad, to pick up a vegetable, or go to the gym is not how people lose weight. And it actually doesn't motivate people to want to go to the gym and lose weight. It motivates plus size people to want to. And if you do feel like you want to end your life, educational purposes, TikTok, please call the hotline. But at the end of the day, we gotta stop treating people like they're not human beings. Everyone deserves to be treated like they're somebody, instead of being treated like they're a nobody. It's like we're told we're not allowed to exist in this body. And it gets tiring day after day to hear the same, well, you're gonna die from a heart attack. Like, I bet you have diabetes. Not every plus size person has diabetes. Can you not? Diabetes is not fun, especially when you see people die from that. Where's the joke in diabetes?
So I'll probably only be able to show you like one or two games on here.
Yes, they do say that. They do. To plus size people, they say, I bet you have diabetes. They've said it to me before. They literally said I'm going to die from a heart attack because I eat too much, even though I don't eat a lot. I just eat a couple of snacks on live, and all of a sudden I eat too much. It's crazy. I don't even eat the recommended meals that you're supposed to eat daily. And sometimes, if I'm not hungry enough, I'll starve myself. And that's not good. It doesn't help people. It hurts and harms people when you say stuff like that. Words hurt, and people still have not understood that. And they don't care if a plus size person unalives themselves over something someone said. They don't care because you said we'll be better off without those people. We don't need those morbidly obese people in the world. That's exactly like hateful. Like everyone deserves to have life. But you wouldn't care because it's just another obese, another overweight person that's contributing to obesity. This shouldn't be celebrated. That's what I see every time when I see fat phobic comments under posts of plus size people like being body positive, and they're like, this shouldn't be celebrated. Or you need to go to the gym, or you need to go pick up a salad. It's so annoying. Like, it's the same old jokes. Do you have anything original? Because clearly you don't have an original thought in that brain because you're saying what everyone else said. It's like me, right? People think the insults to me are like, you're old, you're fat, you're ugly. Can you say something that I have not heard before? You look like Quasimodo, you look like Sid the Sloth, you look like this, you look like that. These are the same jokes that I hear over and over again. Do you have anything else that you would like to tell me that is literally something I've never heard? Okay, so what if I'm old? I'm not even old. I don't even look old. So what if I look fat? I look at myself in the mirror every day. Okay. And just because you think I'm ugly, like, have you looked at yourself first before you started calling people ugly? Because you should take a cold, hard look in the mirror before you start running around calling people ugly. Let me tell you something. There was this guy that said something disgusting. That there was a guy I met from one of the car shows on TV. I think it was Dave Kingdon, or it was probably the other guy. His name is Horny Mike because he puts horns on everything, including motorcycles. That's why he has his name like that. Anyways. So I think it was him, and this dude proceeded to say, oh, you wanted to sleep with him or something like that. I was like, you know what? And this is what I told him. I saw a post where he had posted his father or his friend was unalived, was MURDERD. And I said, that was not very wise of you to say that. And I literally told him, you need to go worry about your friend that is no longer living. I forgot what I said. I think I said, you need to go worry about your friend that's no longer living and go cry for him at the cemetery or something like that. Like, let me tell you something. If you have a relative or a friend that was unalived and you come at me, I'm gonna use that unalived person and hurt you. Like, you better not say anything to me. That dude was the absolute worst, misogynistic wise, and that was not the only thing he said. He said some very disgusting things, which that guy is triple my age, and you had no right to overstep a boundary and make me feel uncomfortable and think that I'm gonna sit here and let you feel good about yourself. I'm gonna make sure I hurt your soul so bad that you're crying in a corner, okay? And I told people, if you don't like what I have to say, block me. Because if I say your mom unalived herself to get away from you, I don't want to hear anyone get mad at me for that. Because people need to learn to leave me alone. And the DMs I get from people that are so bad, and they say, you're just attacking these people for no reason. Nope. You don't see the DMs that I get, and I don't share the DMs with people because there's no point in seeing every single DM I get. I delete and then go on with my life. But just know that I remember exactly what you said in DMs. And if you come on my live stream and you continue to be disrespectful and I say something about your dead mother, you have no right to get mad at me. You just have to take it in the chin and leave. Because I'm tired of people telling me how I'm supposed to respond to people that treat me like trash. I don't have to be literally treated like trash and take it because people will think it's okay to be disrespectful. You're not going to be disrespectful to me, you know? Like, I don't deserve the kind of treatment I get from people telling me to unalive myself for even just the littlest things. If I was to tell someone to unalive themselves because they said BTS was mid, I would literally get canceled. Every little thing that I do that rubs someone the wrong way, they resort to telling me to unalive myself, and no one tells them nothing. Nothing. It's okay because they don't have a large following. That's why. It's okay because they don't have the following that I have. So no one really cares that people are telling me to unalive myself. No one really cares because I'm the one with the large following. That's why people look at me closer than they do other people, because they look at me through like a magnifying glass. Like everything I do is scrutinized, but everyone else could do it because, oh, we don't care. They don't have a large following. We don't care. We don't know them. We don't care.
So let's do the heart meter again. Okay, so let's even.
What following? Well, obviously I have 300,000.
It's really cute. Alright, and then
I mean,
let's try that again. I wonder if we can just pet him. Oh, you can pet him. I think that makes him happy.
I'm tired.
So you just touch this. You barely touch the. Oh, see, his heart meter went out. So you just barely touch this. You don't want to push down on it hard. You just need to touch kind of like the edge of it. Where you can
Oh, it's like a pixelated pet.
And let's see if we can do that menu again.
My sub count is low because I haven't been consistently going live.
Welcome to the new PetSmart Treats Rewards.
Sorry.
Points with every
But it's just annoying. If I say something about someone's dead relative, you better be quiet or else I'll go for your relative next.
free gifts on
You know, I've never understood people throwing themselves in the line of fire for someone else. And that's what I've never understood either. I can defend myself. I don't need other people to defend me. But it's crazy how y'all need each other to defend each other. Especially when I'm responding to someone and someone else responds to me in defending that person. I'm like, you know what? Like, it's embarrassing that you're defending this person. I'm not talking to you. And I literally tell people, if you're not a part of this conversation and I'm not talking to you, do not say anything to me. Because I will not talk to you. I was not talking to you. I was talking to the other person. Like, literally, if I'm not tagging you, if I'm not talking to you, don't talk to me. There's been people that has a lot to say on Instagram, but then when you go to tag them, oh, their tags are turned off. Yeah. You really don't stand by your word. That's crazy. It's one of those stop motion videos with the like suit, you know those like round magnets, the little ball magnets? like, what are they? Those super magnets, I think they're called. It's a it's a stop motion, and he's using the magnets to make a hamburger. But it's like stop motion. Oh, you guys are tired. I'm gonna get off and go to sleep. I can't stay awake anymore. Have a good day or night where you guys are. I have to look for a new ring light tomorrow too, so yeah. No, I can't stay. I'm tired. But have a good day or night where you guys are, and I will see you guys later. Stay safe and stay hydrated, guys. I'm so tired. I cannot stay awake. I thought that was a urn, but it's not. It was a drink mix. But anyways, bye guys. Bye bye.